here.
Hey, just me today. Hey, what's going on? We've been to argue. Hippie goes all over the place. What's up, Hippie goes? There we go. Take it away, Rodney.
How are you, sir?
I'm great, man. How you been?
I'm great. So I posted a clip on stand up, right?
Yeah.
And this lady commented on there, oh, Uncle Ben is doing stand up now. I was like, yo, I want to murder. I wanted to find the lady and choke her.
Now, was it because your gray hairs were showing a lot? What was it? Was it just, did you have an Uncle Ben outfit?
I am Uncle Ben.
As long as it's not the outfit, because Uncle Ben wore that cream of wheat colored like little vest. I wouldn't want to see you in none of that shit.
What are you talking about, Brown?
Uncle Ben had some ugly shit on.
Nobody tripped out Uncle Ben's clothes. Uncle Ben was a black man with gray hair. Period.
No, Uncle Ben was tripping. That's why he only took pictures from like the neck up, because his clothes was ugly. Uncle Ben got one picture.
They out of here.
What's going on this week, man?
People. Let me tell you something. Are you familiar with Step and Fetch It?
No, what's that?
Step and Fetch It was a comedic turn of the century, in the going into the 1900s, and arguably the most famous entertainer in the world at that time. And
what year? What year was it?
Him. They decided they didn't want that one image. You know, he was talking like subservient. Da, 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 da. People didn't want to be seen like that anymore, and they turned on him.
What year was this?
This is at the turn of the century, at 1900.
God damn. It sucks. Being talented back then wasn't good, man.
Dude, I mean, it was really tough. It was really tough. I mean, for to be a black entertainer, period. But during that time in America, wow.
Uncle Ben, see? He never had a picture from the neck down.
Look at him. He got a nice suit on. He's an uncle.
Nah, that suit.
And here's the crazy part. My middle name is Benjamin.
Oh, so it makes sense then. You did look like
I'm literally Uncle Ben.
Damn.
Only reason I'm not Uncle Ben, I'm the one child of my mother doesn't have. None of my siblings have children.
So you're the only one that has children?
I'm the only one that has children.
Oh, okay. Damn. So you don't got no nieces or nephews?
No nieces, no nephews. My son has made me a grandfather.
Okay.
That I don't have it. Like, no, I'm not anybody's uncle. And, you know, they call me Uncle Rodney, which is crazy.
That is crazy. I didn't. Yeah, you are Uncle Rodney. Well, it's because you've been in the comedy game for so fucking long.
You have siblings, right?
Yeah, I got a brother and sister. Well, I got my mom and dad have 2 other kids, and then my dad had 2 other kids without my mom. So I got
really? So you didn't really grow up with your dad's siblings?
No, I never did. They're younger too.
You know this? You are more related to your dad's children than your mother's children. Do you know that?
How was that?
Because you carry more of your dad's DNA. Dads carry all of the stuff to what you look like and everything. So the kid from your dad, even though you might not grow up with them, you probably look more like them.
Oh. No, I look like my brother and sister. We got the same mom and dad, though. Rodney, you just making shit up, man.
No. I didn't know y'all had the same mom and dad. So they're still your father's children. But a lot of us have like,
I see what you're saying.
My brother and sister are not my father's children.
I see what you're saying. So like if y'all had, like it was like if your mom had kids, had separate kids.
If you just had a father, if you and your siblings just share a father or just share a mother, that's a whole different whack. Right,
how many kids did your father have?
Gonna argue. That man is Reedo Brown. Reedo, how was your show last Tuesday, man?
Oh, every Tuesday's fun, man. Shout out to CP coming through and closing out the show.
CP is a killer, man. He's one of those guys that's been blazing the stage, and his acting stuff is crazy too.
Yeah, CP is really funny, really creative, man. Shout out to him coming through. Blaq Ron. Oh, Blaq Ron was there 2 weeks ago. We actually got our guest that's about to come on. She'll be up here today, man, to the show. So it's going well.
That's good stuff.
It's definitely.
Wow. Well, let's
bring her up.
Welcome to the show, fabulous comedian. She ain't too hard on the eyes. Welcome to the show, Miss Court Haynes. The score.
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
Hi, Courtney. How are you?
I'm
Now-
doing great. I'm doing great. I was backstage. I heard you, Rodney, talking about how you basically carry your daddy's genes. Listen, like I look like my daddy. I don't know how women be fine and still look like they daddy, but I got a lot of my daddy's genes.
Yo, hey, your daddy handsome, I'm sure. He's a handsome guy, am I right?
I mean, he is handsome. He is handsome. He had he's kind of like the Earthbound and
They be
Wind
trying
and
to say
Fire.
I'm gay. They be trying to low-key
Billy
say I'm
Williams.
gay because I'm afraid to say a guy is handsome. And all I'm saying is you a good-looking woman, so your dad would have to be a handsome guy.
Thank you. He definitely got the hose too. He definitely got the hose.
Your daddy got hoes.
He got past tense.
He had hoes.
He had the hose back in his prime. So
Niggas don't stop having
Sure.
hoes. I'm just gonna let you know, niggas don't ever stop having hoes. Ain't that right, Rodney?
Niggas do stop having hoes.
Rodney,
Niggas
stop.
stop hoes.
Lying. See,
The minute
whole
they get
period.
erectile dysfunction, they off the market. That's the only thing that takes the brother out the game. Anyway, Court, you looking funky, fresh, very fly.
Thank you.
yo, it's not 1994, Rodney. What the fuck you mean, funky, fresh,
I
very
can't say
fly?
funky, fresh.
I understood what he was saying though. Okay, compliments are universal. Compliments transcend the period of time. Okay, funky,
Is that true?
fresh, fly. Yeah, 100%.
No, it's not. That's
I
old
say
school
fly. Like when I want to let somebody know I've been on their page and been kind of thirst trapping a little bit, I'll say the single word FLY. That let you know, look, I've been on your page. You was cute today. Fly.
shit. That's your word.
Or
That's my word.
Rodney just posts fly emojis like blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't
might
do
have to.
emojis. I don't do emojis.
Why not?
Court,
You gotta
I
do
don't even know what that
emoji.
means. I don't even know. I didn't know there was a fly emoji.
No, there's a fly emoji. You could just click the fly emoji now.
This is why they call him Uncle Ben, y'all. He just
Yeah,
writes.
this is
What
going
does the
on.
fly emoji look like?
It
It's
looks
like a fly.
Yeah, I mean, hold on, let me see.
You could just send them fly emojis, Rodney. You ain't gotta type out FLY.
I would
Put some fly
easily type
emojis
the
in the
three letters
chat.
fly first. I would
Or insect. Hold on,
Put
wait.
fly emojis in the chat so I can so I can put it on the
I
screen.
would
so we can
never
Rodney.
type a fly emoji for no reason.
Why
Why
not?
would
They
I
would like
read
it.
the letter?
They would like that, Rodney.
Yeah.
No, but let me take y'all back. This is how old school I am. I can type.
There's a
I
fly.
can put my fingers on the home keys and I can literally type. And at my fastest, I type like 90 words a minute.
So you show it off.
Boom.
Do you
go.
set your
Crazy
do you
back in the day, man.
Because
Wait,
he went to
what?
school when they taught us how to put our hands in the right place.
Yeah, wait, did you put your
I
hands
learned
on
in
the
school, I learned in the Navy.
Did you put your hands on the keyboard to type fly?
The home keys.
I can.
But it's only 3 letters though. Like, do you set up every finger to do fly?
He's typing from his
I
computer.
put my fingers on the dots, the little dots, the F and the J, and I go FLY, boom, boom, I'm in there.
It's ASDFJKLC.
See, Courtney can't type what she's doing. This is she's
The 2-finger joint.
Bop, bop,
the
bop.
2-finger joint.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah. Fucking home keys. We don't need home keys for fly. You know, we just pop, pop, pop.
Yes, you do. You know, Courtney, you do it because you know what it is. If you didn't know what it was, that would be different, but you know what
The
it is.
fact that I called it home keys is questionable.
That lets me know you're at least 35.
Damn.
Look, hippie knows the home row too.
Oh, I was learning on a typewriter with the yellow paper. That's how I learned to type. In high
Get
school.
out of here.
Yeah.
You know that's not a skill they even teach anymore.
They need
what?
to.
They
They
don't
don't.
they don't teach typing and they don't teach handwriting. Like how are people gonna sign things in the future?
With their phone. They're gonna talk into it. Yes, me.
I signed my insurance documents on my phone today. So yeah.
Like you just people
Yeah.
just gonna sign up with their voice now. It's gonna get easier.
I mean,
Wow.
but then, I don't know. I haven't written in cursive in a long time. But
Are you serious?
I haven't written in cursive in a long time, but cursive actually, like, that was the only penmanship where my handwriting didn't look like a serial killer. It was serial killer, 4-page letter Aaliyah. I had 2 styles. That was it.
Hilarious.
So now I'm just serial killing shit.
Yeah, I don't write good either. My handwriting is terrible.
Good for you.
I think only I can read my handwriting.
What's the hard part about being you, Court? I mean, because you happen to be a good-looking woman. Are there any drawbacks to being cute?
I think the drawbacks. Listen, okay, we are
What is wrong
often.
with this nigga's question?
Listen,
I got real questions in the banners, but he want to
Yeah, this is crazy.
Great question. She's answering it.
It's a great question. It's a great question. Go ahead.
Listen, sometimes like the expectations be, like sometimes men think that just because you're pretty, you're also a bitch. Think about it. Yeah.
Is that true, Reedo?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
Stuck up. Y'all think
stuck up? Thank you, hippie. Stuck up or something like that.
Not all the time. Not all the time. We could tell when y'all agreeing to.
Hey, dude, she may have a point. I saw a pretty deaf girl today, and she was stuck up as hell.
Oh.
You have to be 6 feet or more. 6 feet or more.
Oh my God.
I was like, yo.
Oh
you can't be deaf and stuck up.
She can be whatever she want.
Yes, man.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
How about this, guys? Is fat the new sexy?
Never.
Oh my gosh.
No, never. We're not gonna lie to each other.
All right.
Let's let Court answer. Go ahead, Court. You see these fat chicks out there.
Here's the thing. I think, and I was just having this conversation with my homegirl in comedy, right? We were talking about Lizzo, right?
Lizzo's a fat girl officially.
She's in the threshold of fatness.
What's the threshold? She's absolutely fat.
So, okay, yeah. So I think, and I'm gonna talk about this. I think there's layers to self-discovery, and I think there's layers to self-love, right? And I think that society has bullied fat people to the point where, in order to not be self-deprecating, in order to have confidence and, get through, you have to love yourself, right? So then transform that into, okay, oh shit, like, it's cool and it's popping to be overweight. Fine, right? That's fine. Because you have to get to that level to be able to be happy. And at the end of the day, we just want motherfuckers to be happy, So I don't know if it's the new per se, but it definitely is the wave, and I'm okay with that wave.
I'm okay with the wave too. I want to go on record. Like when I was growing up, fat people had no confidence. And now fat males like Reedo Brown is sitting here like he not fat.
I'm not fat, nigga. There's a big difference. You know what fat is?
There.
He's
thick. There, here he goes. You see what I see?
Is he in there?
I see him.
The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Courtney, don't call me thick. That ain't.
Now thick is a compliment.
Thick is a good word though.
Rodney, don't you ever in your life
I would never call you thick, but I'm just saying thick is, if a girl calls you thick, that's like she's looking at your package.
Y'all get sidetracked so quick. What were we talking about, Rodney?
We were talking about
welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend himself. His cash app is $BLAQ RON. Welcome to the show, comedian extraordinaire Blaq Ron. How are you, brother?
I am well. What's up, y'all? Ever since Martin called Nipsey thick, there has not been a complimentary return for a husky gentleman. Y'all ain't gonna play my boy and call him skinny fat at the same time like that.
Husky is worse than thick.
All that shit is bad.
Husky's the introductory word that young boys learn when they shopping for jeans and they can't fit shit at the department store. Husky was the first word.
Husky means fat ass little boy.
Jeans. There was a brand called Husky.
Sure was. They look like Bugle Boys, but only bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blaq Ron, where you at?
Are fat girls a thing? I mean, you out
Just
there in
got
the
to the
streets. are fat. I mean, do you partake in the thicker women?
Absolutely.
No. That's not the question, Rodney. Are fat girls the new? The fat girls the new thing?
No, you said are fat girls the new sexy. Let's say it the way.
Yeah, are the new sexy? Yeah.
Define sexy.
If he goes, find some girls on social media so we can show some pictures so they can see what
you
I'm
ain't gonna have me out here. You ain't gonna have me out here.
If he goes, find me some pictures.
Because here's the problem that I have. Here's the problem that I have. We didn't got so PC that everybody loves everybody. Like, let's just take, for example, the perennial fat girl out here right now, Lizzo. Everybody says Lizzo is beautiful, Lizzo is sexy, but if you tell a woman that she reminds you of Lizzo, she will be offended.
It depends.
Courtney, if I say, hey girl, you looking like Lizzo today, you're gonna be like, the fuck? especially if you feeling bloated that day, you know what I'm saying? You in the middle of Shark Week and your belly hanging over the top of them little shorts you be liking to wear.
Shark Week is that? What do you mean?
Oh God.
What are sharks attracted to?
Blood.
Gumbo. Sorry. Gumbo. Send me your picture. DM me your picture on IG. Put it on the screen.
Then you have women who are skinny with big titties, or skinny with a big booty, or skinny with big legs and call themselves thick. No, you are the quintessential black woman from the 90s. Any woman that's over a size 6 considers herself thick now. When back in the day, a thick was any woman under double digits. Then in the early 2000s, thick was all of the women that shop at Ashley Stewart. Now, thick is all the women that shop at Lane Bryant.
Ashley Stewart and Lane Bryant is exactly the same though.
No, they not. Ashley Stewart is sick.
No, Ashley Stewart is the white version of Lane Bryant.
No, sir. Ashley Stewart is 16 to 24. Lane Bryant is 18 to 36.
Why do you know this?
What big
bitches you buying blouses for?
Well, first of all, Black Run used to sell retail. I used to sell women's clothes. So I can look at a woman and tell you your sizes. But also, I am a purveyor and a proliferator of the bigger ladies. You know what I'm saying? I took plenty of big bitch down, and will continue to do so.
Hippie. Is this girl fat or is she sexy?
But doesn't have
wait, what? Fat or sexy?
It's not or.
Right. Like both things can be true at the same time.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
That don't mean this one is, because I'm looking. Okay, sorry.
I'll say
these rules don't apply to dude. He's just fat.
No. Women know they fat just like niggas know they short.
Wait, niggas know they fat, bro. Why don't you just say niggas know they fat? Like,
well,
what you bring short in there for?
Because a nigga being fat has never been a disqualifying factor for a nigga. Like if you 7 feet tall and fat, you's a big ass nigga.
Image of a lady. She's tall, she's statuesque.
Hold on, this is the first one.
That's the first one. She's fat or sexy.
She's fat.
Not fat or sexy.
It's not or. It's not either or. She is fat. You're asking.
She's fat. She would be sexier. She would be sexier if her clothing had a little bit more room. That way, it gave a more svelte appearance.
I mean, Gumbo podcast, Andromeda says she's fat. Okay, here goes, guys. This is the question. Is this are we a product of our new standards of beauty? This girl, is she fat?
I think she's fat. She's thick.
No, that's a former fat girl. That's a fat girl who sticks to a diet and a regimen so she can stay in the thick realm. If she get to slipping, she on a slippery slope. She 2 blocks over from fat. Like fat stay on Main Street, she 2 blocks over. She on 2nd Avenue.
They're saying she's thick though. Okay,
she's most definitely thick. She's most definitely thick. This year.
Oh no, here we go. My bad. All right. I got some, questions and stuff for y'all today.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's give it to us.
All right. So New segment in the news. Let's talk about what's happening in the news.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Name of the show is We have a segment Sweep Edition in the news. Here we go. What in the news? Not in the nude, in the news.
All right. So we've been seeing a lot of stuff lately online. Here's one thing that we saw recently was this girl, what's her name? Carly what? What's her last name?
I don't know. Here we go.
Stevens.
That went missing. I'm putting it on the screen. I'm just saying. Hold on. Let me move some people around.
Carly Russell.
Carly Russell. Thank you. She went missing and then she came back. And everybody was sitting there. Everybody was sitting in their thoughts.
I talked to my buddy about this today. He said this was looking suspicious because she came back and she was seen on like some people's ring doorbells, and they're questioning if she ever was kidnapped at all. But how about this? This stuff happens to Black women all the time, for real. And just because we found this lady is enough to put her under scrutiny, I disagree. What do you think, Reedo?
I'm just glad she's all right until the full story comes out. You know what I mean? I'm done. Once you put your energy into some shit and you care about it too much, and then you find out some fuck shit, you be mad. I ain't got time for that shit no more. If she's all right, I say we leave that shit alone. Because we're going to find out some goofy shit like she was at her boyfriend's house or some dumbass shit under the bed. Like, I don't want to hit none of that shit right now.
Hey, the reality is Black women are going every day. And for one to come back and we find her, I mean, these women be going for months and months. And for us to find this woman is a big deal. Black, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, Rodney. 10,000 or more Black women go missing every year. Black women and girls. So for us to find one so quickly is what arises all the suspicion. You just show up back at the house unscathed. I got questions. I got questions that need answers. You wasn't slightly scraped. You wasn't roughed up. You didn't have a harrowing experience. You just come back like, no, I was at the store. At the store me ass, and you got the whole country looking for you. Hell no, I got questions. That shit fishier than the food locker at Red Lobster.
But she all right though. We should just leave it alone.
So Reedo says we should mind our business.
Hey, Court Hayes, _Hayes, tell us about like your thoughts on the situation. Are you as rough and rugged as these guys, or are you giving this woman the benefit of the doubt?
I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm always gonna listen, and it's not even like, oh, it's a Black woman, I'm sick with a Black woman, which that might be true. But honestly, like, I'm more of on the Reedo wave. Like, I'm not going to jump to no conclusions. I'm gonna wait till the whole situation and story is out. At the end of the day, a Black woman is home. That's one less Black woman that we have to worry about that is missing in the streets. And I gotta tell you, Black women are a commodity out in these
Black market streets.
Human trafficking streets. Yes, Black women are commodities. So I think that we shouldn't let this deter us from the real point. And the real perspective here is that Black women are targets in these streets, and we have to do more to inform Black women, even if it comes out to be a hoax. Well, guess what? Okay, that's fine. That doesn't mean that we ignore the plague of human trafficking in the Black women community, especially when it comes to travel. So we just got to be aware of how we move, when we move, and take this as a learning experience, true or not, Red Lobster fishy or not. We gotta learn from this and stay woke.
Hey, Black Ron, let's say she's completely bullshitting. Can you make up a good story of what he was actually doing?
Oh, I got several hypotheses of what she was actually out here doing.
Yeah,
but to Courtney's point, if it comes out a hoax, that's what makes the shit so terrible, because Black women really don't have people out here looking for them. We really don't galvanize and lay out a search canvas and they come back to us whole and unscathed. So if she has some bullshit up, that's what makes it worse. Here's what I think she was doing. I think she was out here creeping. on some I didn't hear my phone type shit, and she didn't know the pull that the nigga that she's fucking really had. She thought he was stunting when he said, I know people downtown, or I'm highly connected. And she went all day without answering that man's phone calls. He put in an APB, that's an all pussy bulletin, to his police partners and had her. They tracked that woman down on highway billboard camera footage, dog. When has a black woman ever been under the Manchurian candidate enemy of the state surveillance where they can pull in and get her like the what was that name of that show Taraji P. Henson was on? Personal interest. When have they ever been able to just dial in on a Negro and zoom in on her whereabouts? You mean to tell me they caught her pulling over to the side of the road, but they can't tell us what happened to Sandra Bland? And where the fuck is the baby she claims she saw? What about the baby?
People see babies all the time, Black Ron.
People that are high see all type of shit that's in the middle of the road that ain't there. Rodney Perry, I think either she was creeping or she was off on a dope binge.
Maybe her family jumped the gun and designated her loss missing too early.
Her car was on the side of the road with all her stuff in it, though. Y'all just think she just left that to go fuck a nigga?
Ain't no black woman leaving her valuables and belongings on the side of the road for no
bullshit.
Nigga.
Women would put together an Ocean's 11 strategy. Okay, bitch. So I'm gonna pack a bag. I'm gonna pull over at exit 41. You gonna have your truck driver, homeboy, pull behind my car so can't nobody see it. I'm gonna jump in your car. I'm gonna walk down to the rest stop. I'm gonna jump in your car. You gonna make a U-turn, take me back up to the hotel, 2 exits away from my car, and I'm gonna meet James. He gonna dig me down, and then he gonna bring me back to my car the next morning on the side of the road.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
No way. Ain't no fucking way.
Anything else in the news, Hippie Goes? You know, there's a strike in Hollywood right now. There's the writer striking and the actors are striking as of right now. Is this affecting you guys?
First of all, no. Does it affect you? Because you the Tubi.
Yeah, you
Mr. Tubi. It's Mr. First of all, y'all don't know, but Rodney is Mr. Tubi.
You can work non-union projects now.
Okay, no, but you've been union since Who's Got Jokes. Don't do that.
No, I've been union for quite some years. I've definitely been in union for quite some years. I actually sent my
yeah, you might be in both unions.
Somebody sent me something today. I just sent my SAG number out for. But Court, any thoughts about AI and or another thing they're arguing about is streaming? Any thoughts about that? Streaming is an issue for a lot of us.
Listen, I think unfortunately what's happened is that like streaming has already kind of taken over and has become the norm and the primary source of viewing pleasure, right? And so at this point, we could have taken a page or a lesson out of Scarlett Johansson's case against Disney, right? Right during the pandemic. So it's like it seems like we are behind the 8 ball, and I say we as entertainers are behind the 8 ball on making sure that we have contractual agreements that in whatever form, whether it's even just outside of the major agreements between the WGA and powers that be, but even just our own independent agreements. And so I think this really sheds a lot of light on some things. And, again, with the Scarlett Johansson thing, with not getting paid for streaming, that she thought or whatever she was going to break at the box office, there's a lot of lessons that could have been learned a long time ago. But I'm not going to say it's too late or we're past the point of reconciliation. But I think that it'll be very interesting and telling to see how this turns out, because it'll either lead to change or it'll just prove that, the damage has already been done. So
wow, well said, Haynes. Here goes, man. Streaming is kind of crazy. I did a movie 2 years ago, and the movie was sold to Amazon $150 million. This was Coming to America 2. We was excited. We was like, oh, we about to get paid. We ain't get shit. I got one check. I ain't got another check from that shit. And I still get money from John's Family Vacation and my Dear's Big Happy Family, who made exponentially less money. And it's like, yo, when do the residuals start to pay? If only one person buys it, he only pays one time. I don't think it's right.
Yeah, I feel you. It's Man, it's messed up, man. Especially for people that are trying to really get into the business, because like those contracts that they're trying to get the new actor, to get the actors to sign and shit, and the stuff they want to get them to do is unfair. It's really unfair, and I just think that what's happening is a lot of people that aren't paying attention to AI. It's really hitting them like hard because they don't know what's going on. So when you go in there and they like, there's one thing they ask the actors to do is they want you to go in there and they record you for 24 hours. And then after that, they get a likeness of you, an AI version of you, and they can use that forever. But they only pay you. Yeah, they can use it for whatever. They can have you as an extra in a movie. Like you could just be watching a movie and you'll see that a version of you just walk by in the background. Like they're trying to do stuff like that, but they're not trying to pay the actors for it. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things. Yeah, it's one of them things where it's just gonna get to the point where they're like, yo, we really don't need nobody. Like that's what they're saying.
Brown, you always got your finger on the pulse of technology, man. You educate me on this stuff all the time. Is AI something we should be afraid of, or is it the future?
It's the future. Everybody that's afraid of it is like, it's like being afraid of a CD when the CDs were coming out and you have fucking a tape player. That's all it is. People are looking at it like there's something wrong, when really all it is it's an easier way to do whatever the fuck you're trying to do. Like every AI that I've seen, there's over like 400 already that I've seen, and for what I do, I use like 10.
Looking at Terminator, is this the beginning of some horrible shit we're gonna regret?
Absolutely. Nigga, they got Patrick from SpongeBob redoing all of the R&B hits right now, and the shit is funny.
It's fire.
Until the shit is funny until they can recreate a nigga doing a confession to a crime he really didn't commit. The shit is cute until they can manipulate surveillance camera footage and put you in a place where you weren't. The shit is cool now until they can really wag the dog in front of us.
They could do that though.
Yeah, but now niggas are signing off for a goddamn application on your phone. Niggas aren't really understanding. Niggas aren't understanding the far-reaching. Okay, so and they could have been put niggas in the movie in the metaverse without your fucking knowledge, Reedo.
Yeah,
your very same point was they want niggas to acquiesce to some shit that they not feeling properly compensated for.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
And I told niggas when Lensa first came out, if they would have read the terms and conditions, Lensa said once you submit these photos to us and we give you these 5 or 6 cartoons of yourself, we now own your images in perpetuity. And we can use, manipulate, or market these images however the fuck we see fit. And that's just one of the over 400 apps that you just spoke to. The shit sound cool when you able to.
Courtney just said that, guys. Courtney, you brought up the point when you think about people using your likeness, you got your dad's face. Talk to us about them stealing your father's face and how that burns you up.
Yo, you missed it, Ron. I look like my daddy. But listen, I didn't sign up for Lensa AI for that reason, and I
didn't either.
But who you build like? Because if your daddy thick, I don't think I appreciate that.
No, something is wrong. Both of y'all look crazy. Rodney called her daddy handsome. You called her daddy thick.
I'm saying if she got her daddy's hips, I'm so disappointed right now.
Y'all look crazy. Y'all drew her whole daddy this whole episode.
Right. Exactly.
Y'all drew.
Hey, here we go. Put up that last lady I sent you because I really want to get some.
Okay, I'm gonna get to her. I had a couple news things. So it's another Black woman.
Absolutely, let's go. In the news, we're still in there.
We're still in the news. So I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna go with this one, and I don't even need to say anything about this dude. Y'all, what y'all think of? This is the latest update.
What is it? I don't know this story. But educate me.
Okay, so.
Thank you. Go ahead,
real briefly, Adam 22 is the owner and the host. That's the white dude on the right. He's the owner and host of the No Jumper podcast network. His girl Lena is a known porn star, sex worker on the video cameras. She did a porn video with the young man
familiar.
on the left. The young dude on the left, the black dude, who's also a porn star. But they did a cream pie video in which resulted in her becoming pregnant with the black man's baby. Well, her becoming pregnant. They don't know whether it's Adam's baby or her co-star's baby, because they ain't gonna find out until the baby slide out. He's saying that he's gonna be the daddy no matter what shade that baby come out.
Hey.
Well, I mean, that's admirable. I get that, but come on, dog.
Exactly.
but is that what you Blaq Ron when you date a porn star? Is that part of it? She's an active porn star.
Well, this is the thing.
Well, no, because her being a porn star don't mean she got to get nutted in at work.
But also, wasn't all of her porn work was just with her husband, correct? And then her husband said, "You can smash this other dude." So even though she was doing stuff on camera,
right? Because Adam 22 used to be a porn star himself. The white dude used to be a porn star too. Now he just does podcasts. So they met in the porn community. But you know, she still do her old job.
And you know what? You can't question. You can't question people's rules, man. Everybody got different rules for their relationship. Courtney don't stand the house rule like, yo, I know you got pregnant by a black dude, but that's my son.
He cuckolding his ass off. He cuckolding his ass off.
I'm not.
Listen, I think when you come in this, let's scratch porn and black nut, and let's just talk about the fundamental. Let's get down to the fundamentals. Okay, the fundamentals is you entered in an arrangement with an understanding of what I do and an agreement. I'm sure she didn't just walk up on set and the casting director was like, "Hey, we're gonna switch things up today, and you're gonna get nutted on by this nigga." It was different. I'm sure. They knew ahead. I'm sure.
Not you trying to play it like an occupational hazard.
It is listen. It is an occupational hazard.
He
can get workers' compensation. She should get workers' comp for that baby. Okay.
I think that this dude, if you look at his podcast, he have a whole lot of black folks on, a lot of gang members on, a lot of rappers and shit. I think that this dude wants to be black so bad.
Let's give Courtney Haynes the take of the day. That was great.
Wait, hold on, time out. That was the first time you've ever done that. What the fuck is the take of the day?
Giving Court_Hayes the take of the day. That was a great
thing. Just making up shit.
She should get workers' comp for getting nutted in.
Yes, she should get workers' comp.
But no, so I think dude really trying to be black so bad that he was really willing to cuckold his old lady so that they could have a black baby. Like to me, him raising a black child is the zenith of his experience as a cookout invitee.
All right, I got your stuff.
I don't even like that term. You invited to the cookout, but I get it. All right. In the news, what else we got? We got anything else?
All right, last one, and I'll pull it up. So this chick, Tiara Young Allen, I think she's from Houston. She went to Dubai, got into a car accident, went back to get her stuff. The man yelled at her. She yelled back. She got arrested.
I love this story.
Is that how he yelled at her, Rodney?
Rodney, you gotta stop.
Women cannot scream in public in Dubai.
Rodney, you gotta fucking stop.
For a couple months.
I love this fucking story because the pieces keep changing. Every time a different woman reports on this story, the lead up is always different, but the end result is she got jailed for being loud and ratchet in Dubai.
Listen, you gotta know your law. You gotta, was it Sharia law? I think it's Sharia law. Whatever it is, you gotta learn your customs. Sharia law. There we go. You have to learn your customs when in Dubai. I've been to Dubai. I'm a black woman who's been to Dubai more than once. And
that was a nice flex, Court. Nice flex. Come on.
You know.
It was. She didn't say whether or not she got boo-booed on, but it was a nice flex.
Listen,
she didn't get no boo-booed on.
I didn't get no boo-booed. Yeah, that's illegal. But
no, it's not out there.
So each each time I went, the laws changed. So you have to be cognizant and aware of where you're traveling to, and you can't go everywhere and act a fool. I'm not know if she was acting a fool or not, but obviously whatever she did, I don't know where she was at. This is the first time I'm actually hearing this story. But if she was in a place of prayer, if she was
at a car dealer, she was at a car rental place, according to the thing. She was trying to retrieve her things after
She was in
accident.
public.
First of all, she was with another person, and the person she was with didn't get arrested because they won't yelling at nobody. I ain't getting arrested with my friends.
Well, what that tell you? If the motherfucker you with know to be quiet, and you now fuck that, because they go.
Hey, just like I said with Brittany Griner, we have to know the rules and the laws where we're going. If we're gonna travel around the world, you need to really be up on the laws where you're going, man, because you can get put in jail for a very long time. Like abroad, don't have to be drugs.
You better know before you go.
That's why I ain't going nowhere no more. I'm staying in the United States forever.
Man, Dubai been off my list since I found out 10 years ago that you can't legally have weed on you over there. They will imprison you for weed. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Like for a J, you will go to prison, not jail, straight to prison. Like Brittany Griner, but worse.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I've been off that. Let's go to the
question is, should the United States be responsible for getting people out that do stuff like this?
No.
Hell fucking no.
No.
Not unless the U.S. government was your travel agent. If the CIA or the FBI booked your fucking flight and hotel, then absolutely. Somebody from the Department of State needs to be working on your behalf. But if you but if you booked your shit through
of the United States, if you get one of these situations abroad, absolutely the government should be doing things to get your ass home, I believe.
So a U.S. military person just crossed the line in North Korea apparently by accident, but he's in North Korea's custody right now. A military member. I don't know.
But see, that's he's an agent of the military.
You can go up to the line, but you can't go over that mug.
He did, and they got him.
Wow.
Where you understanding now, veteran Rodney? Oh, all of a sudden now rules is rules.
No. He lucky he didn't get shot. Like when you go to that zone in Korea, into North Korea, it's a hot zone. 1,000 people saying, "Nigga, don't do it. It's science."
Yeah, for 100 yards. For 100 yards. Ain't like you accidentally went over the border.
You ain't no accidents.
No. What's crazy is you can't travel to North Korea.
And he's a member of the military. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
But how many times have our mamas and our parents taught us that ignorance is no excuse?
Fuck around,
find out. So, first of all, I got a problem with all of these black women traveling to foreign lands unaccompanied in the first place. It's just not safe. It's just not safe.
You know what? It's not safe. And I got a story. I got a story. So I went to.
Give it to us, Court.
I was in Qatar. Well, no, it's there's two. I've heard two pronunciations of it. Qatar, however you want to do it. I was there.
A Middle Eastern country.
It is, yeah. It's one of the wealthiest, actually, countries.
Qatar.
Yep.
Nara.
And so, so I was there on a long layover. My homegirls and I, my two best friends, have traveled the world together for quite some time. We walk from our hotel to go get something to eat. And there's horns, there's cars honking at us. Beep, 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 beep. We're like, what's going on? Like, so we go eat and we walk back. Off-duty taxi cab comes over, rolls up on us in the parking lot of the hotel. And they're like, come inside, get inside. We're like, nah, we good. And then they're like, no, come inside, get inside. We're like, nah, we're good. And they look at each other crazy.
Was it Ramadan? Was it Ramadan?
No, it wasn't Ramadan. I don't travel. I don't travel over there during Ramadan.
Okay.
There's a lot of restrictions. So
yeah.
So come to find out, we get to our destination, we ended up being Thailand. We met this English dude. We were talking to him about the experience. He was like, oh, they thought that you were prostitutes. He was like, my wife, so basically it's customary for refugee African women to prostitute themselves, basically hoe to safety. Basically, you your bodies to make money to get out of your dangerous situations back home for refuge. And they're used to Black women being prostitutes. And that was it. I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what happened. And so you gotta know, you gotta be aware of those things when you're traveling. Again, as a Black woman, because you do not know, who knows, maybe the human trafficking nigga that was trying to get old girl wanted to ship her to you never know. But there's a whole fight, there's a whole struggle as being a Black woman and traveling that you just got to be mindful of when you're doing this stuff, and you just can't be acting fool in places because you can find your ass in jail.
Like
there was a lady in the Emirates.
You're traveling abroad with your friends. I'm sure everybody cute and everything. That's the last thing you think is gonna happen. Am I right?
Actually, that's not the last thing. I mean, it's definitely like, I mean, you always got to keep your head on a swivel, 10 toes. You got to be on your shit, but still having a good time. So I never not think I'm not gonna get abducted. Was
anybody in your party fat though?
No, no. Nobody.
No, she
squad up, y'all. On that question, squad up.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the name of the show is We Finna Argue, and it's time to squad up. You pick 3 of this type of this people, and 3 superheroes to invite to a cookout. The top 3 superheroes to invite to a cookout. Whoever picks the best squad will win.
Now, when we say superheroes, does that include supervillains?
Yeah, you can invite a villain too. You can invite a villain too.
We say superheroes, but yeah.
No. We can invite villains too. All right, so we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with Courtney.
All right, Court Hayes, you first.
One at a time.
Listen,
one at a time.
I got Thanos because if too many motherfuckers show up, if too many niggas show up and they don't bring no drink, I'm snapping all the motherfuckers that didn't bring a bottle. Anybody who didn't bring a plate, you try to get a to-go plate, you already got one. Snap, your ass is going to.
Damn,
that's a big first pick. Blaq Ron. Who do you pick?
Courtney ain't shit. She knew I was gonna say Thanos. That's why I asked if we could have supervillains.
I went straight to Marvel.
You ain't shit. All right. Okay then. I see your Thanos.
Okay.
And I raise you Doctor Strange, goddammit.
Oh, I feel that one. All right. Okay.
Wait. Why Doctor Strange?
And
because
why is he at the cookout?
First of all, Doctor Strange will make it so that there's always bathroom space. This nigga would just keep folding bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be ice in the cooler. Doctor Strange gonna make the backyard real big and shit. Like that's my spaceman.
Okay,
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at that. All right. Here we go, guys. Top 3 superheroes to have at a cookout barbecue. Court, you got your number 2 pick right here. Let's go.
Ooh. I'm gonna say tough. This is tough. I'm gonna say Loki. I'm gonna say Loki.
Wow.
Hear me out.
Why Loki?
I'm gonna say Loki because he can shapeshift.
He's gonna get snapped by Thanos.
No.
They don't have nothing to do with nothing.
Loki gonna renege in the space game and gonna have to shapeshift the fuck up out of there.
Loki gonna fuck up your cookout.
Yeah. He's like, in Asgard, we don't play spades.
Come on.
He gonna shapeshift, so we make sure that we he gonna win bones. We gonna win dominoes off top.
Oh, he your partner. You a cheater.
He's my partner.
Oh yeah, she's a trickster.
To make sure shit is
I like that, Court.
handled behind the
Hayes.
scenes.
It's just Court.
So if I can't erase niggas, I need to shapeshift and manipulate the niggas that are there in case the energy ain't right. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Blaq Ron is your pick. You got Thanos and Loki. I'm sure you can trump Loki though. I'm waiting.
What? Easily. I need Professor Charles Xavier.
So you want a nigga in a wheelchair at your cookout?
Absolutely, I
Not
do.
at all.
Man, y'all are not picking the person I think. I'm gonna say
Let me tell you, I got two good reasons why Professor X needs to be at that cookout. Number one, by him being wheelchair bound, he got a permanent seat at the spades table. He will keep every nigga honest. He will be able to look at niggas like Courtney and Loki and tell when they cheating and shit. Also, Professor X will be able to stop any bullshit, any fights, any arguments from niggas that were soon to pop off once the Hennessy get the flowing and we run out of ribs. You know, Uncle Rodney gonna show up full of that bullshit, and Charles gonna be like, "Not today, Rodney. Not today."
I don't know, Rodney. I don't want that nigga reading my mind when I'm drunk.
I don't want him reading my mind either. Hey, thank you for tuning in today, Mr.
Professor X gonna catch that pervert who looking at the children, thinking all kind of naughty shit. Yeah, get your nasty ass out of here, James. I see what's on your mind.
Why touch his head like that?
Yeah, because as soon as they put on Pound Town and the kids was like, my coochie pink, my booty whole brown. James nasty ass over there looking at the children.
That's not Courtney. Number 3, it's on you, man. This nigga losing this guy.
You up, Courtney?
Listen, I gotta off principle. I gotta go with Storm just because she a black woman and she can throw down. So the food gotta be
Storm is gonna make it rain at the cookout though.
This heifer said she can cook good. Never mind, she gonna make sure it's sunny. She said, but she can cook.
She gonna cook. She gonna do that too. But she gonna
fuck her weather control. Her potato salad though.
No, that's all people gonna talk about. That's all people gonna talk about. At the end of the day,
who made the potato salad? I think Storm made that potato salad.
That's why it was dry. It was desert dry.
All right, Black Ron.
Okay.
I don't know if he could beat that, Rodney. The weather beautiful.
That was a tough one. That was a tough. She came through.
That was a tough one.
That's the one I was looking for.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. I think the only one I can really win with after that would be the Black Panther.
Oh.
But why though?
Who can make ribs better than the Black Panther?
First of all, have you ever tried to cut open the plastic that be on some ribs and shit outside? You already know barbecuing outside, you never have the tools you need. Shing, meat wide open, just like that. Also, he got the goddamn Black Panther suit on. He can grab the grill. He ain't never got to worry about no oven mitts and shit. He gonna bring some of that. He gonna bring some of that stripped away lemonade with him. Goddamn, he gonna have everybody in there stripped away. And last but not least, y'all know the meat in Wakanda, pause, is fresher. It's like halal and kosher. This nigga gonna come over here with some ribs and burger patties straight from Wakanda. We ain't had meat that good since we had meat that good.
We have the best electronic
vibrator in the
burgers. This nigga
barbecue.
You know he gonna bring his sister with him. She gonna have a brand new Bluetooth speaker with everybody's favorite song already programmed into it. Charles Xavier over there just thinking up songs and DJing. Goddamn me.
Yeah, I mean, he talked it up a good one. I don't know, Rodney.
All right, that's a good one. Reedo, here we go. Let's judge. Oh wow, we got.
And you know how black folks turn up when a nigga we thought was dead show up to a party.
Thanos, Loki, and Storm versus Doctor Strange, Professor X, and the Black Panther. Who do you want at the cookout? Who do we like?
I feel like
Brown. Who do you like on this one?
Bronze is a dick fest, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
all the bitches coming for some of these niggas.
The one, all right. The one that gets me, Rodney, is the Professor X. I don't want him reading my fucking mind all night. With Courtney's, it's Thanos. I don't know if the nigga gonna snap me
for anything. Oh, we out of
anything. He might snap me for the wrong shit. So it might be the funnest party, but you might get snapped.
Who's your pick, Brown?
Thanos can't even snap along to the music.
I'm going with Courtney because of Storm. The weather gonna
they fuck around the cut before I let go on. Whoa, party over.
Who you got? Who you got, hippie?
You say what?
So let me. I was waiting for someone to say Storm because of the weather. But and I fucks with Loki tough. I got a whole Loki painting over here. He's an alligator.
Really?
Loki. But yeah, but it's the alligator one. But Black Ron made some good points. He made some good
Made some
points.
great points.
Yeah, I mean,
Doctor
I love
Strange
Doctor
keeping
Strange.
this bad for a lot of. It doesn't like a lot of bathrooms.
Yeah, Doctor Strange there doing things. You know what I'm saying? He could send you back home. You ain't even gotta. You could get fucked up, and he could just send you right back to the bed.
And Black Ron's the
That
only
nigga
one
can just
person at
move.
his barbecue.
Move.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Storm is black too, I guess.
Y'all both came in tough, but I'm going with Black Ron on this one.
Wow.
Just imagine you need to make a store run and Doctor Strange can just do a circle and walk into the goddamn stove.
Okay, we're right to Publix. Okay. All
All
right.
right, you Rodney.
Wow.
Who you got?
I guess I get to break the tie today. Goodness gracious.
hard.
Rodney,
It's a tough one.
Boombaye,
It's a tough one.
Rodney, Boombaye,
It's a tough
Rodney.
one. And I gotta be
Boombaye.
honest, I'm partial to Courtney because she looks like her dad, my brother look like me. I'm gonna throw this out there. The Thanos, Loki, and Storm combo is awesome. But then Black Ron double back with Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is cold as hell to me. The circles and the doors, can't beat that. And what you didn't even mention, he got a little Asian dude with him, and he having some Asian barbecue.
You right. You
Just
right.
throwing it out there. Professor Xavier, I'm not a big fan of barbecues with handicapped people. I'm gonna say it.
This is going in the clips. What are you talking about?
Not a big fan.
Why, Rodney? Tell me why.
I to a barbecue. And it was a bunch of handicapped people, and you couldn't get around. It was in the
Wait, what's a bunch? What's a bunch? I've never been nowhere where there were more than 3.
7, 8.
7 or 8. That was a handicapped barbecue you was at.
Was it a
I
family
think, matter of fact, I
barbecue?
think I was in their way. So you see that Black Panther in takes me to another level.
Rodney just didn't want to build a ramp. He didn't want to make it ADA accessible.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god! Make a ramp.
That nigga said, matter of fact, I think I was in their way.
I was in their way.
Hey,
Look at this nigga standing up.
break the tie, and Black Ron has stood us up 25 times. But today he walks out a winner. He is the winner. Shouts out to Black Ron, Doctor Strange, Professor Xavier, and the Black Panther. I love the Storm pick, but low-key was a weak link for me.
Black folks don't like niggas that's admitted liars at our family cookouts like that. Like, get your lying ass.
That nigga lying.
Being nosy and shit.
I wanted y'all to pick something with fire. Like, who has fire?
All of them.
Not all of
Thor could hit the grill with that motherfucker.
Man, that nigga gonna fuck around and burn everything up. You know how hot lightning is?
He's also like going through some stuff mentally right now, trying to find himself. He might not.
Right.
Why did you know this, Courtney?
He fuck around and show up fat. You don't know which body Loki gonna be. Thor gonna be in. He like Luther. Sometimes he's skinny, sometimes he fat, depending on what he going through.
He gonna be bringing down the whole vibe of the
Superman the same goddamn way.
Name of the show is We Finna Argue. We definitely argue. Oh, last thing, we this in the news as well. There was a controversy over the twerking. The twerking at the BET Awards. India.Arie weighed in on it, and some other ladies have weighed in on it. Is there too much twerking in the world as we know it? Court Haynes.
Not enough.
Listen, too much twerking. I think the how to twerk. Is there too much right now? I'm gonna say no, not yet. But I understand that we might be at our twerk capacity. Twerk capacity could be could be up here. We
right
might be
the edge.
I'm gonna say no. There's not too much, but I think how and why we do it. We need to think about.
Wow, like Ron, twerking, man, is it too much in public?
When the Congresswoman from Rhode Island decided to twerk in her election campaign video 2 years ago, I knew then that we were headed down the brink of destruction. I'm of the firm belief that there's a time and a place for everything. in public around children and amongst elders is not the time for us to be at our lowest vibrational point. Twerking has its place. I love a beautifully shaped shaking ass. However, not in every fucking environment.
Wow, well said, Black Ron. Hippie Go, did you grab the last video I sent you? Maybe that's a good way for us to get up out of here.
We'll end it on that. Is it the lady in green?
Hey.
I believe she is wearing green. Okay. I'm colorblind.
Hey, if you can make it work, make it twerk, ladies. Fuck
in the
that.
green shorts. You can't see her. This one, Rodney?
Is it shorts or long pants?
Is it this one?
Yeah. Can we zoom in on that?
No, I can't.
She can. She just don't want to.
No, I can't.
Now,
I can put it on the full
Is
screen.
she fat or is she what?
You know,
something else.
I don't even think she's thick. Well, she's kind of.
No, she's thick. Look at them legs. That's real booty too. You could tell how gather right there at the bottom. That's real booty.
Rodney,
all right, y'all, that's our show for today. Thank you, young lady, for your twerk skills, whoever you are, wherever you are. Hippie
How do you end the show with that?
Job, getting us through this episode of We Finna Argue. Hippie Goes, what you got going on?
Hey y'all, so I'm Hippie Goals. You can find me on IG at Hippie Goals. I garden, but I also produce a lot of different content. Associate producer on a new show that's out on Kevin Stage Studios app right now called The Honey-Do List. It's a game show. The host is Melissa Fredericks. The second episode drops this Thursday. Catch the first one.
Hippie Goes. Do you have the song that the lady just dropped with the what is it? It's about margaritas.
Oh, Angel. That's
Angel.
Yeah, so I'll put it on next time. She just made a video, so check out her page. The video is up there. The
video is fucking hilarious. I shared it on my page. Shouts out to Margarita and Angel. Thick Angel. Thank you.
And then
how do we reach you, Court Haynes?
You broke up. You said, how do you reach me?
Yeah, go ahead, girl.
How do we stay in touch?
You can find me on all socials, Court_Haynes, Instagram. Also, all my shows that are coming out. I have a show at the Comedy Store. It's going to be at the Main Room, Cracking Up Thursday this Thursday, and the Main Room, which is like a rarity for us. So come out, support. The show starts at 10:30, but you can catch me all over.
Okay. Black Law.
It's crazy how they giving Negroes, particularly black women, all these opportunities at the Comedy Store now that all the white men are in Austin. That's crazy. Anyway, you can follow me everywhere you have social media at Blaq Ron. That's BLAQRON. Thank you to Hippie Goes and Rodney and Reedo for bringing me out once again this weekend. We are in Houston, Texas for Trade Day weekend. Be sure you pull up. We got bunch of community events.
That was last weekend. They still doing trade?
No, man. It's this weekend. It's coming up. You still got time to make it. You got time to put it up, baby. Courtney, bring your skates. Slide up with them little Daisy Dukes and some plum color lipstick.
We do got the skating. We still got the. We do got the skating day.
Reedo Brown. How do we stay in touch, bro?
Reedo Brown on everything. I got the comedy show tonight. Station 1640, like Black Ron said, Trade Day weekend, all weekend. Do we got the flyer with everything, all the dates?
Let me send it to Hippie. I'll send it to Hippie right now.
I sent it to her. She should have it, I think.
Whatever I put up, whatever is that one?
I can't see nothing.
Plants vs. Zombies. Is that it?
Yeah, it says Planet vs. Zombies. That's
what?
Yeah, it says Planet vs. Zombies.
That is really weird because what I see on my screen is the flyers. Hold on, I got them in here. Let me just put them a different way. That's so strange, y'all. Because
I only see this complete edition Plants vs. Plants.
Shout out to Plants vs. Zombies for their
sponsorship. Is that a game you play?
That's a game Frederick plays, but let me put the flyers up because that's so weird.
Oh, I thought they was paying for this. Get their ass the fuck off of here. I thought they was sending y'all money.
I don't even know how they showed up. I mean, the screen's regular for y'all now, right?
Tiffany Brown said this was a great show. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany.
We love you, Tiffany. Shout out to Reedo. Like that. Reedo showing us that his living room is real. At least the front half.
That's not. This fake.
No, the front half is with the TV on.
All right, so here we go.
Oh yeah, that part.
My bad, y'all. I don't know what happened.
Oh, there we go. That's the
roast.
That's the roast we got on Friday. And then this is the comedy show we got with two special guests, man. Y'all, if y'all been to the shows, Y'all know who the special guests are every year are definitely crazy. This year is definitely just as crazy. And we got a lot of people on this show, man. So come out and have fun with us.
All right.
I'm on there.
Oh, yeah, Blaq
That's
Ron
gonna
on
be
there. And this
crazy
is
right
tonight. Courtney tonight will be there. Ron G, we got another special guest coming out tonight. So, yeah, that's what we got going on.
All right.
Tori Hart co-hosting with you. That's what's up, bro. Hell yeah.
That's
Y'all go
hot.
by
That's
station
hot.
1640. It is quickly becoming the hardest stand-up room in Los Angeles. It's Fight Club. Yeah, man. Hey, Rodney.
Hey, I
Rodney,
love
they
Fight Club.
finally got a Fight Club in LA. They finally got a place where niggas aren't just laughing just because they in LA.
And shout out to Blaq Ron for going up there and killing it. And flipping the room and making niggas laugh.
Rodney Perry live on all social media. My daily podcast, Rodney Perry RP Live, the podcast goes down every day at 10 a.m. And of course, every week we are going to argue. We finna argue. This is episode 4 of season 2. A shouts out to Reedo Brown and our guest today, Blaq Ron and Court_Haynes. Thank you, Miss Hayes, and tell your pops we.
No, don't tell him.
Don't say we. Don't say we. Don't say we.
Rodney said hi.
Don't make that no group message.
And my daddy's in Houston.
Why can't we be respectful to her dad?
No, you can't.
No, I would say tell your mama shout out for that recipe. She put together the little cold ass recipe. Goddamn me, it came out all right.
It came out.
What'd you make? What you make, Ron?
No, I'm talking about her mama that made her. Yeah.
Oh, hilarious. Look, goodbye. Over, guys.
Make the face.
Stupid.
That's when I know.
No, I'm not watching this shit, Rodney. Don't.